Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Shoot us a text. Text JJR, whatever's on your mind, to the number 96893. John Jane Richards a text. I literally called my husband yesterday while I was driving to ask him if a cat could be stuck under my hood. You guys got me.
Rich.
I love that so much.
Your laugh more. So funny.
In reference to other things that happened on the show, John Jane Rich, I would want to be told if my boyfriend was making out with a stripper or anyone else.
I hear
makes
that.
sense. John Jane Rich, we were talking about that serial killer show, Gone Girl, on Netflix right now. This person says, the Green River Killer says he has killed over 90 people, but was only convicted of 49. He was killing from 1982 all the way to 2001.
Oh, that's crazy.
John Jane Rich, thank you for stating that the website is hard to navigate because every time I search for horoscopes that Payne does, I can never find them. John Jane Rich, to stay awake, I do the Matthew McConaughey hum from Wall Street. Wakes me up every time. Yeah, that's good. Anyway.
They do that at Texas games now, too, when the team comes out. It's pretty cool.
John Jay, have you watched Golden Greed? Have you guys seen that yet on Netflix? Of course not, Kyle. And I'm only halfway through episode 1, but do you remember that one billionaire guy that hid $1 million of treasure?
Yes.
It's the documentary of the people finding it and trying to find it, and the people that hid it, and the people that and then the guy hid it again, and it's all that stuff. And then they start off with a documentary saying the people involved in this documentary have no idea where anyone hid the money, almost as if someone's going to go kidnap a producer and say, "Where's the money?"
Right.
So,
right.
and it's documentary, so it's true. It's not like actors and stuff.
So people actually found it?
Yeah, and then part of the
cool.
deal is they found it, and then the billionaire guy hid more.
Is this the guy that wanted people to go to national parks, so he made
It's
a game?
something like that. It's
like a
something
fun
like
little
that.
game of hiding money in national
But
parks.
the guy that hid it again, $1 million, I believe he leaves clues in the documentary of where the next money is.
Oh, that's
so you're
cool.
watching the documentary to find a clue. So it hasn't got me that hooked just yet. You know what I mean? Because there's nothing else to watch. Anyway, those are some text messages. You can always text us. You text JJR, whatever you want to talk about, to 96893. Dog Mom's Day is a cool event my wife puts on, and it's usually the couple days or the Saturday before Mother's Day. This year, it's the week before Mother's Day because the venue, it's at the Ashley Castle, and the venue, it's complicated.
It's so pretty there.
Yeah. So it's Dog Mom's Day, and it's a really cool event. You bring your dog, or you don't have to bring your dog, but it's just for women only, and tickets are about $100, but you get, like you guys went last year, what's you get Skin Better. We talk about Skin Better.
Yeah, there's always a bunch of really awesome goodies in the bag, but it's there's food there and just a bunch of vendors that you can shop around at, and I don't know, it's just a really good time.
Yeah, and it's a vibe. I remember there was a little caricature person that was drawing pictures of you with your little dogs and stuff. I loved that. I was like, that is so cute.
There's
so
music,
fun.
there's food, drinks,
and the vibes are just so good, and it's so fun to see Blake out there too.
It's a really
doing
good
her
net.
thing.
I think it's good networking too. There's a lot of big dogs there.
Yeah.
Speaking of dogs, by the way, I had to go to the Love Pup Shelter yesterday to go take some pictures and make some videos of some of the dogs that we have because they've been in the shelter kind of a long time and haven't found homes yet. But that's because I haven't talked about them very much, and we haven't posted about them. But just to let you know, we have a purebred golden doodle named Gemma. And I've never seen a dog. This is it's a color I've never seen before. It's gray and black. She's just the nicest thing. I posted a video of her. We also have a Frenchie, a 7-year-old Frenchie that needs a home.
You
named
got some
Ruby.
high-ticket dogs.
And then we got a Corgi mix. We got a whole bunch of dogs that need homes. So go to Love Pup Foundation on Instagram, and I think there's an application you fill out. Speaking of food, by the way, I was so surprised Yesterday, Whataburger brought a bunch of food in, hamburgers. That hamburger, I had one. I couldn't take it anymore. I was on the
I
treadmill.
never see you eating here anymore.
know.
I was on the treadmill, and Grant comes over and goes, "This hamburger's unbelievable." He opens it up for me while I'm on the treadmill. I'm smelling it. I'm looking at it. It looks like, so I go into the kitchen, and it's a mushroom burger from Whataburger, and I just crushed it, and it was freaking fantastic.
That's so funny. It was Grant's fault that I went in and took a milkshake. I was going to just pass
They had
because I'm trying to
milkshakes
eat
too?
good. And Grant was like, "This is the best milkshake I've ever had."
Yeah,
You
the
sold it to
banana
all of us,
cream.
dude.
Between the burger, which tasted like
Heaven?
I don't even. It was just the amazing mushroom Swiss burger, and the banana shake. The banana shake was probably the best shake I've had in my lifetime. So shout out to Whataburger. What's up?
Yeah, I'm so blown away by what. I remember a couple months ago they brought in chapstick. I still use my Whataburger chapstick.
Hey, do you want to hit up Whataburger after the show, John?
Kyle's putting on her Whataburger
How
shake.
dare they?
By the way, this isn't a Whataburger commercial.
No,
We're just
it's
telling you
not.
because I also
Whataburger?
want to get into. You were at Barrio Queen the other day.
Yeah, we went to church, me and my family, and this was when my dad was still in town. And there was like, 13, 14 of us. And after church, we're like, we should go get dinner somewhere. And my sister suggested Barrio Queen. And I was like, oh yeah, I know they do like different deals each night of the week. So we should totally go. I haven't like been in forever. And I went and we ordered the tableside guacamole and it was so good, like pomegranate seeds in it. We are all so impressed. They had this like churro dessert we all shared. And it was just like such a good experience that I was like, okay, Barrio Queen.
I
Thank
see you, Barrio Queen.
Thank you for taking care
That
of my
guac
family.
is pretty intense.
It was so good.
And their chips are good and hot and fresh, too.
Yeah, and they're like thick.
Don't they have more locations now? That just not the one in.
Oh yeah, there's
Oh, yeah.
lots of locations.
There's one right by
Yeah.
in my neighborhood in the creek.
There is.
Yeah.
And where else? Because I know there's one by my house.
Gilbert, downtown Gilbert.
Oh, there's one in
Tempe,
Gilbert.
Scottsdale.
Peoria, right? Peoria now?
Dang, boy,
They're
they
all
have
over
great-
now. Yeah.
Hey, I can also say I love. Is it Barrio Queen? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, Barrio Queen. Shout out. They have the loudest bathrooms in all the valley. I went in there and it was like 4 times as loud as the restaurant. Just
What?
speaker right over the urinal. Just.
That's awesome because then you don't have to worry about like any noises you make.
It was jarringly loud.
Was it music or was it coming from your body?
A little bit of both, brother.
All right. Tanya, hi.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. So you're going to play the game with us for Jonas Brothers tickets, okay?
Okay, I'm super excited.
Okay, Grant, what are we playing?
Well, get excited because we're playing the 4-second rule, America's favorite game show here on the John Jay and Rich Show. Basically, I'm going to go around the room and I'm going to ask, I'm going to give you a category and ask you to name 3 things in said category in 4 seconds. Rich, could you play what 4 seconds sounds like? That's it. It goes by quick. Tanya, are you are you good to go?
I think so. Yeah.
Well,
I'll be,
awesome.
as ready as I am.
Well, perfect. All right, so round 1. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a bit of a shaman now, and I've realized that time is an illusion, which is why I'm wearing this giant clock. So basically, round 1 is all about time.
Okay.
You ready, John Jay?
4 seconds specifically.
4 seconds specifically, but all are time themed.
Okay.
John Jay Van Ness. In 4 seconds, name 3 things that take less than 10 minutes.
Walking, brushing my teeth, washing my face, putting my cream on, my face cream on, combing my hair.
He is really a skin regimen right now.
Good though.
I like it, John Jay. On the board, 1 point. Rich Barra.
Yo,
In 4 seconds, Rich, name 4 or 3 places where time slows down.
church, the treadmill, and a wedding.
When Rich tells the story.
Oh, shots fired.
You can punch him, Richard. It's okay. I know that's what you're doing. Go for it.
Nice job, Rich. Peyton Whitmore. Are you ready?
I'm nervous, but yeah.
Okay. Peyton, in 4 seconds, name 3 things you don't want to be late for.
Work, church, school, work. Happy hour with your friends.
Nice job, Peyton. Kyle Unfug. This might be the most important question of the day.
Okay.
Kyle, in 4 seconds, I need you to name 3 fast food restaurants that stop serving breakfast at 10:30.
McDonald's, Taco Bell, and Wendy's. Don't they all stop their
It's all 10:30, guys.
Except for Jack in the Box. They're all
Yeah,
all day
that's right.
breakfast.
That's right.
All right, Tanya, are you ready?
Yes, a little nervous.
All
I'm
right.
ready.
Time-themed related 4-second rule. Tanya, in 4 seconds, name 3 brands of watches.
3 brands of watches. I have a Samsung watch.
That's hard. That's a hard question.
You need to not repeat the question. It takes up your 4 seconds.
I know, but you're just thinking. Yeah. Yeah, that would have been good. Rolex,
Swatch,
Tag,
Rolex.
Timex,
Apple Watch.
Casio.
Apple, Samsung. Yeah, that would totally work.
All right, so we got everybody in the studio on board. Tanya, no points after round 1. All right, round 2, we shift into, I've been watching this David Blaine show on the National Geographic channel. It's awesome. It's called Do Not Attempt, so I'm kind of obsessed with magic now. No big deal. John Jay.
Been there.
Yeah, I'm in it. I'm fully in it. John Jay, in 4 seconds, name 3 reasons to hold your breath.
You're being strangled, you're going underwater, and they're working on your teeth.
I like it. Nice job, John Jay. There's a whole episode where he holds his breath. It's crazy. He's just underwater.
Short episode?
Yeah, it's a very short episode. It's about
3 minutes?
about 3 minutes long. Rich, all magic related. Rich, in 4 seconds, name 3 things you jump off.
A bridge, a diving board, and a wall.
I'll give it to you. I had to think about that. I had to process that, but I think you can jump off a wall, no problem.
Sure, for sure.
I believe in you, Rich. You could jump off any wall you want. Peyton Whitmore.
Dude, jump off Rich.
Yeah, dude. Peyton Whitmore. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. Peyton, in 4 seconds, name 3 dangerous animals that we eat.
Chickens. Swordfish and... No, I saw one of those venomous, what is a pufferfish? Dang it. People eat those.
You can eat pufferfish?
Yeah, you can, but it's really dangerous if you do so.
Ooh.
Dang it. Oh.
See, you learn things here on the John Jay and Rich Show. Stay away from the pufferfish, guys.
Stay away.
Kyle and Fug. Here we go. 4 seconds. Kyle, name 3 items used in sleight of hand magic.
Oh, a hat, a wand, and a flower. It disappears.
That's good.
I like it. Very nice. A hat, a wand.
Peyton was a magician one year. I'm sorry, Kyle was a magician one year for Halloween.
I was.
It was just all that you
And
just
John
named all
Jay
the...
kept calling me a magician's assistant. And I said, no, I have the hat and the wand and the rabbit.
Find me
I am the magician.
one magician that looks like that and dresses like that.
Tanya,
Yes.
are you ready? This one's going to come at you fast, but I believe in you. You could do it.
Okay.
Tanya, in 4 seconds, name 3 things you wish would disappear.
3 things that would disappear.
Did it again. Have we explained the 4-second part?
Maybe you need to start the clock after she repeats the question.
Yeah, let's give her a chance. Let's give her a chance. Let her ask the question and then start the clock.
Tanya, are you ready? Let's do that.
Okay, 3 things that would disappear. I mean, I work. Maybe I can be a millionaire.
This game is not for you. Tanya, this game isn't for you, Tanya.
Oh, she just wants tickets. Poor Tanya.
She needs to
Was that
face-
the last one?
That was it. That was the game.
Because you know
yeah.
what? There's apparently, Nick, what do you got? Nick, our judge, has got some inside information.
Yeah, I don't know if this falls on Grant or on Kyle, but Taco Bell stopped serving breakfast at 11 a.m.
That means Kyle, who was the winner, has now been disqualified. And now, Tanya, you are the winner
A 35-second rule.
of the Jonas Brothers tickets. Way to go, Tanya.
Thank you. I'm super excited, even though obviously it took longer, right? But thank you guys.
You got it. Hold on, okay? So we still got Joe Bro tickets tomorrow and Friday. If you want to be our contestant, maybe you can call right now and try to schmooze Nick. 877-937-1047. Who knows? Peyton, I want to get into what you're saying about Chandler.
About downtown Chandler?
Yeah.
It is such a vibe over there. I have never really gone out and about over in downtown Chandler, and I grew up in Chandler, so I just didn't really find myself on that side of the freeway. I went to Hamilton Husky. I don't really mess with the Chandler Wolves over there, so I don't really go on that side of town, but I was over there watching the TCU in Texas basketball game, the women's game, and it's just such a vibe over there. Like, I highly recommend if you just want to go get a quick bite, it's a great time.
There's like 9 like bars with beer, craft beer in like upscale bar food now.
It's totally cute. They have that Jinya ramen place down there, which is
that's
so
awesome.
good.
Been there.
Yeah, it's really good. And I just went to this Murphy's Law, which is like an Irish pub.
I
Which
walked
is
by
really cool.
Yeah,
I walked by there.
Yeah, Black Sheep Market over there is really
Walked by there.
tasty. Yeah, I mean, because it's all right there, John Jay, so that makes sense.
No, that's where I grew up. So I went to Chandler High. So it's cool for me when I walk around there to see how it's developed.
It's
how it's
different, huh?
a nice,
Yeah, it is.
classy
It's so
place. Not
nice.
that it wasn't classy before, but it was just like matter of fact, old downtown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now it's like this really nice place.
Popping.
Yeah, love Chandler. So proud of Chandler.
What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality, high quality and immersive sound, a sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.